Hey guys, welcome back to Digimon World Next Order. I'm TheXploder, and we're going to be continuing now we have both of our Mega Evolution Digis.
Over here.
So, of course, we spent quite a bit of time last time getting them to where they are now. Mega Togemon Blue is quite a considerable amount weaker than Waru Seedramon, but that shouldn't be a problem for what we're going to do. So, what is the plan now? Well, if you didn't check out my update video for this month, you would know that I am going to be changing things up. So now episodes are going to be a little bit longer, but that's going to be helping me out with the editing side and getting more stuff out there. And now we're also going to be concentrating a lot more on plot. So if I'm doing things off plot, I'll just have a specific video going around those, or I'll just skip it entirely. It depends what happens. But effectively, what we need to do today is head to Logic Volcano and get a hold of the smartest Digimon alive. Luckily, I know where it is, so let's go straight ahead. I already got all my daily bits, and we're going to be heading right there. But it's not going to be as straightforward as heading straight to the volcano today. Oh no. We got some friends to pick up first. And by friends, I mean two very important friends. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go over to the desert, and you may have seen me dabble in the desert a couple of times prior to this episode, but accidentally. So I'm going to go on a little bit of a food quest around this main area, just gather up some more Digistalks and such, and I will see you when we hit the desert. And here we are at the Server Desert, the Noise Storm to be more specific. And if you may remember from last time, we have this Vmon here, and I didn't speak to him, so let's speak to him right now.
Oh, that blockhead Togemon! Even though my special move is so cool and strong, I'll never go back here! Huh! What is this? Are you a human? What are you doing in a place like this? Oh, I see. Is this your first time here?
Well, it's a very desolate desert, that's for certain. Quite a desolate desert.
This is Server Desert, a place devoid of vegetation after intense heat from old servers withered all the plants away.
Oh yeah, I can definitely tell that. Just look at all the barren waste. Well, at least we know where the entrances and exits are, and it's right between both servers.
The old break room called Oasis has a vending machine and a toilet, and here a tower of new type servers lies deep within.
And it's going to be a long time before we hit those. Trust me on that.
Head out west a ways to reach Ogrino Highland.
Sorry, not Highlands. Why would I say Highlands? I always get that mixed up with Highlands and Wastelands.
Ogrino Wastelands! South of here lies another area called Logic Volcano.
Well, that's a place where we need to go.
But beware, the Digimon out there are stronger than the ones you'll face in Nigh Plains.
Yeah, that's a good note. But Vmon seemed a little bit pissed about something. And luckily, we can address that. Now, in this little area of the Server Desert, there's going to be Gotsumon around the place. You know what? Let's fight one. Because I like Gotsumon. Gotsumon is like a classic Digimon design, but I do love the bits. Okay, I'm going to have to change the Digimon moves around so they're not using the super ultra damaging moves. At least not yet. I need them to preserve their MP pretty badly. But getting a bandage this early on? That's pretty good. I'm going to praise these guys. Just so you guys know, I am not going all the way to try and get these guys to Mega. I did a external save where I tried to get these guys sorted out to Mega Digivolution. It didn't work out that well at all, to the extent where I managed to Digivolve Seedramon, which was pretty awesome actually. I loved what Seedramon ended up going into, but Mega Kabuterimon Blue was so far off Digivolving into anyone, and it's simply because of his low HP and MP values that he died, and then everyone would be out of sync so early on. I think they're going to be a little bit out of sync at the moment anyway, with what happened with Saberdramon turning into the Digivolution, but we should be fine. We should be absolutely fine. Now, this is one of my favourite areas in the desert. Just look at that. Like a floating, like, volcano. No, not volcano. What am I talking about?
That's a very weird looking volcano.
No, we're talking about the hot air balloon right there. Just waving around with all those digivolving effects, which are pretty darn awesome. You can go over here. I'm going to grab some more minerals. We can get some Digi-Iron. And quite a lot of it. And I'm going to need quite a bit of Digi-Iron. Maybe not straight away, because we're still way off from being able to, I don't know, being able to build up the city. But when that chance comes, you want to make sure you have quite a few materials on standby of any rarity, may I say. The higher rare stuff we'll get eventually. But look at this, we've got Togemon. But first, let's get rid of these cheeky Geremon. Now, the awesome thing about these Geremon, they are pretty much weak to everything. And I love it. But they also do give you a very high chance of dropping the filth moves if you are after filth very early on. So that's worthwhile. And they also drop recovery discs. Again, worthwhile. Very nice stuff. And so let's talk to Togemon. Oh, Vmon, where did you go? Vmon learned a new move, but it still has lots of flaws, so it's incomplete. It lacks something. I want Vmon to get stronger, so I said, that move lacks something, you know? Then that Mon just mad and ran off. I must have been too harsh. Vmon's gotten stronger, but still a child. I'm worried. Should I look for Vmon then? I'm more than happy to do so. Really? Can I count on you then? Then please, it's up to you. You must bring Vmon back. Okay, so now we have our mini mission for Togemon. That's to bring back Vmon. Now, be careful, as this means we're going to be in a couple of fights. But I would say for these fights, if you at least have really good champion level Digimon with some half decent moves, or you have ultimate level Digimon, you're perfectly fine. Just be very cautious. Vmon shouldn't be that big of a threat because yes, you will be fighting Vmon. But on top of fighting Vmon, you will also be going toe to toe with Togemon. And Togemon is a little bit tougher and also has some AoE grass skills that you could potentially learn. And cross fingers, I'm hoping to learn whilst we're out and about on our adventures. Oh, look at that nice combo! 1.4 times. The power! And a Dark Spirit will finish things off. Very nice. What do we get from that? A bandage! Very handy to get. And I'm going to pick up this fruit, just so I have a little bit more. We get some oily fruit in this area. So yeah, Vmon. What's happening, my man? We got to get you back on the ball. Togemon demands it. So sadly you can't sequence break, but if you know what you're doing, you know where all the Digimon are. Oh, this bad blockhead Togemon! Hey listen, that Togemon is awful! Togemon made fun of my special move! Well, show me your moves! The nerve saying your special move lacks something. My Vmon headbutt is perfect, I tells ya! What an awful thing to say, right? Well, Togemon says you should come back. What? Togemon said that? Yeah, I mean, Togemon is just very sorry. Like, he seemed very sad about being harsh about things. I think you should just go back, reconcile about things, and get things sorted. You're obviously good friends. I want Vmon to get stronger. Togemon said that? But I got mad and stormed off. I can't just go back like this. It's lame. Give me some time. I'll go back after I get stronger. Still, just how am I supposed to do that? Well, if you need a training partner, I'll fight with you. That's for certain. Nothing like a good spar. Wow, you will? What a champ! I guess this is kind of like having a rival. Alright, let's go, rival. I'll get stronger by fighting with you. Oh, battle start indeed. It's us versus Vmon. Vmon's level 5, has V headbutt, but pretty much pushover. Not the biggest threat in the world. Youch, that stings! I guess this move really ain't quite ready after all. But thanks to you, I got a hint on how to fix it. Thanks, yo! You and I, now we're real buds, yeah? I'm going back to the city to train some more. Tell Togemon, will ya? Thanks, bud! And Vmon joins the city, which is awesome. And the fun fact about Vmon is the city builder. Well, hey, you may be thinking, finally, we can use all those resources I've been gathering in Nigh Plains to finally build the city and make it grandioso. Not quite yet. You see, Vmon is our first builder for the city, so of course, that's awesome. Bad part about that is that Vmon's not necessarily going to be able to build anything anytime soon. Is he inept? No, it has nothing to do with that. It's just that we don't have enough of the city or enough denizens of the city to demand building things yet. You'll see what I mean when the time comes, but effectively in a little bit we'll be doing stuff. Uh-oh, Wallace Siegramon is sick. So as you can see there, Wallace Siegramon doesn't quite like the desert areas, and so Wallace Siegramon is a little bit sick, which is sad times. But hopefully we're not going to be spending too long here. And besides, I do have bandages, so... Oh no, I need medicine. I'm so sorry, I forget. Not recovered from status effect. What are you talking about? Oh my god, come on. Oh, come on! Siegramon, mate! Get better! Wow, you took 3 medicines. That has never happened to me, folks. Never. Never have I had to use 3 medicines to fix him up.
Hey!
Whoops. I pressed that button instead, thinking that would get Togemon's attention. What was I thinking? You know what, I'm going to try taking on Togemon with our basic moves and see what happens. Oh, Vmon, where did you go? I found Vmon. No need to worry. Oh, thank you! I see. Vmon did say it was time for more training. But even though Vmon's a greenhorn, you still won? You've got talent. I want to see it for myself. Let's fight! Well, you can always say now's not a good time if you need to prepare or if you weren't too sure about this fight happening, which is really nice of the game to do. But in our case, you want to fight? You got it! Right answer. Okay, let's do it! Show me your moves! No bit of Captain Falcon there, but why not? Battle start against Togemon. Togemon is level 5 champion. He's not a pushover. He can be quite a damage dealer.
Are you okay?
Especially since he does have that, the AoE poison move that I'm hoping to learn for the sake of Mega Caviteriumon. Very devastating, very powerful, but luckily we are more powerful than that. But did we get the move? I'm not gonna load it up again as we can get the move later on, but let's see! Yeah! We did it! So we now get the move Biofield. As I said earlier, it's an AoE grass move that has the chance of inflicting poison. This move is great. Trust me, if you're in a situation where you're battling more than one enemy at once, this is the move you want. You move well. All of you are pretty strong. If I train, I'll get stronger and stronger. I'll be waiting in the city's training gym. And Togemon joins the city. Now, you may remember from a while back we got Karagamon into the city. And Karagamon makes it so that every evening we're able to go into the gym and grab a training item that helps us boost up our stats when we're doing training, which is awesome. Now, Togemon does the exact same thing, but gives you a different training item and only gives them during the day. So now, effectively, you can add onto your schedule that during the day, you want to visit the gym so that you get your day training item, and then you want to visit it during the night so that you get your nighttime training item. It's very, very good. And with that helping us, we should be okay with training items for the near future. Wow! 2 obscure onions. And I don't think we've seen obscure onions up to this point, so I will quickly show them off. That was fun. I just had the postman come to the door, so that was really fun. Okay, so now we get more information on Craniumon. We've also got Creepymon's Bonds, Metal Seedramon's Wisdom, and Metal Seedramon's Stamina, which will be handy for when we do get the chance to go for Mega Evolutions. And at least now I've got quite a few stats, especially for Metal Seedramon, which is one of my personal favourite Digis of all time. Very happy for that. So let me quickly show you guys what we got in our ingredients. I'm just going to make sure these are all sorted, just so that they're organised better. Here we go. So of course we have our meat, we have our cheerful apples that will also increase happiness. Our sakura bird radishes that help out with HP and speed. And the obscure onions help out with stamina and wisdom. So they complement each other very, very well. Then we got the Digistalks, the green Digistalks, where they pretty much just do the job they're supposed to. Scratchy grass that does raise you up but lowers your weight. So if you're doing weight management, scratchy grass is very, very handy. Then we have our salty fruit, our duty fruit, our cob fruit, our oily fruit, our digifry, and our digicushion. Oh yeah. I may be sorting out a bunch of stuff when we get back to the city and just putting a wad back into the stocks with Patamon. Because quite frankly, there's a lot to sort out. But look at this! Orange banana! But we don't have any space for the orange banana. Sad tea. Sad fun. What am I even saying? Sad times. That's what I meant to see. That's what I meant to see. Meant to say! Ah! I'm losing the will to live here. Oh, our guys are hungry. Let's give them a little bit of grub and feed them up. Now, I'm not going to go back to the city just yet, just for the sake of the fact that we've got Veemon and Togemon back. Instead, we're going to make a beeline straight to the volcano, because I reckon we can get the entirety of the volcano done as we are right now. I'm just, however, going to get a few more bits of wood. I don't think I can get anything fancy, but Digipalm and white wood will definitely go down very well. This, by the way, is Marine Angemon. Awesome! Marine Angemon will just talk about how it's just missing where they originally come from. There's not much you can do with Marine Angemon at the moment, but if you want to talk to her, she is right there. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going back into the other part of the server desert, and we're going to be going into a brand new zone. And the new zone will lead us to where we need to go in order to reach Logic Volcano. And I'm going to say this right now, Mega Kabuterimon Blue is going to get seriously ill at Logic Volcano. Because, obviously with him being a grass type Digi, he doesn't really like it that much. So I'm hoping at some point along the line we level up as a trainer, and then if our trainer level does increase, I will be able to get a few things sorted out. If it doesn't, it's not a big problem, because I'll just have to prioritize it next time we get to the city. But I'm hoping when we level up I can get a specific skill that should hopefully either reduce or completely cancel out the problems of people getting ill at Logic Volcano, because Logic Volcano is a hard enough area on its own. The last thing you want is for your Digis to get ill when at Logic Volcano, and then it gets even more difficult when you've ran out of medicine and you're thinking to yourself, oh great, I can't continue the plot. And of course, I've not been continuing the plot for quite some time, so I do not want that to happen. I may just fight this Germon, because there is something I want to show you guys. So let's just smack the living crap out of his poop. Come on, I will show you the power of the poop scooper. Yeah. Just look at that. We can pretty much take him down to like a quarter of his max health in one hit. And that's a level 8 Germon. Don't take that saying down lightly. This guy can be dangerous if you're not careful, so you've always got to be prepared. Okay. I just want to warn you of something. If I go back a little bit. You see that over there with the banana and those 2 mineral spots? Do not go there yet. You will not be able to pick those up. Why? Because if you head over there, a certain Digimon will appear. Luckily, the Digimon doesn't fight you straight away, so you do have the chance to prepare yourself and then go into the fight. But we're not going to worry about that fight until a little bit later on. Simply because, wow, that fight can beat the living crap out of you to an extent. Oh god, no, no, no. What is happening now? Get away from me, you stupid cow. Now I've gotta fight all the Digimon for chasing me around the world, even though my guys need to poop. I was really not expecting to do the Imperial March. But that's what happens when you're playing the wacky game of Digimon. Ooh, hunk of meat. Nice, but I can't hold on to it. Can I dump something from a hunk of meat? Because I kind of want it. I may have to dump the Sakura... No, you know what? I'll dump the Cheerful Apple. Because the Cheerful Apple, as much as it's good, not the best item in the world. Ooh, and I get to praise him again! This is really good. Even if they need to poop, I'll give them a toilet in a moment. There we go, some more info. And let's give them the toilets. Right, hey. I am running low on toilet. Well, I'm not running low on toilets. I think it's just a matter of I'm doing okay with toilets. It's just mostly because I'm not near a loo at the moment, so I just can't sort it out yet. Right. I need to warn you about this. That Black Garurumon. Do not underestimate him. He is a bit of a dick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter full dick mode and completely annihilate him with my single targeting mega moves, or just my more powerful moves in general. Because I do not like this guy. This guy can hurt. And this guy has hurt me a lot. Especially during my first playthrough of this game, and I'm like, what the hell? This guy's kicking my ear! So get ready, because this guy can be quite a bit more powerful than you can imagine. But this is bearing in mind, I have trained up quite a bit, so for me it made it like an absolute cakewalk. For you it might be a bit different. But do not underestimate that guy. The amount of times I've died to him is crazy. Over here. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to sort these guys out attack skill wise. We're going to quickly run around getting all the food in this area before moving on to the next one. And I will see you inside of Logic Volcano.